President of the ARCA Racing Series, coming off a fairly successful 2013 season. Frank Kimmel won his 10th championship, his 80th race. A lot of good things, more races on television. Just kind of overall sum up how you think this season went.
Well, we're really pleased with how things rolled out for us in 2013. The venues that we race at, so many of them are traditional, long-standing events that we're really comfortable at the racetracks. The teams are familiar with the venues, and the racing has become so good, whether it's 2.5 mile Pocono or 2.66 mile Talladega, or half-mile Mobile, or Salem, or Winchester, or Toledo. I feel like our schedule, Springfield and DuQuoin, the mile dirt tracks, we just feel like we've got a schedule that there's something there for everybody. And if you're really up for the challenge, take the whole thing on and see how you fare out over the whole schedule.
Absolutely. You guys ran more races on TV this year. You have the deal with Fox, and you announced an extension with those guys, Fox Sports Group and Fox Sports 1. But you also did some tape delay races on NBC. Is that something we could see more of in the future, maybe some live races?
We certainly hope to continue to grow our TV presence. We're really pleased with our long-term partnership with Fox. And, prior to August of 2013, that was Speed, and now it's Fox Sports 1. And in 2014, we'll have 10 races live or same day on the Fox family of networks. And we established a relationship in 13 with NBC Sports, which is a cable NBC Sports outlet. There's IndyCar programming. It's a place where you're going to see NASCAR programming starting in 2015. And so that's a relationship that we're working with right now in the off-season and hoping to grow that as well.
One of the appeals to ARCA racing right now is the diverse schedule. You guys have short tracks. You brought up the dirt tracks. NASCAR just released their 2014 Sprint Cup and nationwide schedule, and there's a lot of frustration that it's more of the same and more mile and a halves. You guys do provide that sort of alternative, and so what sort of things do you think the league can do moving forward to get more of those races exposure and on TV? Because I think there is certainly a market for that kind of racing on TV.
Well, the biggest challenge in televising race events is the production cost, and there's a business side to this. Television networks have to make sense of what they're spending in order to televise an event. So we've gone to work on the backside, on the marketing side of things. Mark Gundrum, our VP of Sales and Business Development, is working with relationships on the backside to get funding that'll support commercial programming that will support the production costs of televising those races. And we think, as exciting as races are, Daytona, Talladega, Kentucky, and Michigan, and places like that, if we can show people what we do at Salem and Berlin and Toledo and Winchester, that is compelling racing. We really want people to see that. Springfield, DuQuoin, the mile dirt. I just think there's a lot of programming. If people had access to it, they'd become even bigger fans of the ARCA Racing Series.
Absolutely. I took questions before chatting with you today, and the one question that I got more times than any other question was both the TV thing, but the one thing that most people wanted to see was double-file restarts. Could we see that come to ARCA anytime soon?
We are still doing the quote-unquote traditional double-file restart, which is lead lap cars on the outside and down cars on the inside. We're looking logistically at what it would take to make that happen. One of the things about our series that makes it unique is we have new folks coming in and racing with us every single weekend. We have new crew chiefs, new team owners, new drivers, and new spotters. We try to acclimate them to our procedures. The double file restart is something we're taking a look at. What we don't want to do is institute a procedure that it would be so difficult for us to administrate and for the teams to absorb that it would burn up caution laps trying to reline up, because as you know, once we drop the green, we count every lap till we drop the checker.
Absolutely. And final question, just looking towards the future for the ARCA Racing Series, what is the overall long-term health of the league in your opinion?
Well, we like to believe that our strength is in our history and our tradition and our industry position. We feel like we've found the place that we're supposed to be in the auto racing industry. 61 years doing what we do. We also know that we have to stay as cutting edge as possible, whether that's communicating with our fans, the way we present our product on TV, social networking, electronic communication, website, that sort of thing. So we're trying to stay as current as we can. We're trying to continue to be as relevant as we can be, and at the same time sort of try to showcase that history and tradition that we've built up, which we think is a very valuable part of what ARCA really is.
ARCA President Ron Drager, thank you so much.